Canada's spy agency calls it one of the fastest growing and most complicated issues. CBC News has obtained a top-secret CSIS memo warning that cyber attacks on everything from government to industry computers are happening more and more often. Brooks DeCilia has the memo and more details.
Hidden in the vast, shadowy world of cyberspace, a sinister web of criminals and spies, hacking away constantly.
This takes me, as you saw, maybe a minute to break into the server.
An ethical hacker, Terry Cutler, gets hired to penetrate computer systems and look for vulnerabilities.
Some of the systems in the government can date up to 20 years old, and right now they're having a hard time trying to migrate that over to the newer technologies. So until they do that, they're extremely vulnerable.
A top-secret memo written by Canada's spy agency last summer warns just how vulnerable Canadian government, university and industry computers are to cyber attacks. The document stresses hacking has increased substantially. Cyber criminals looking to steal personal information, university research, corporate confidences, and even government secrets. Just last month, part of the Department of National Defense's website got hacked.
It's actually disturbingly easy.
This computer science professor says we're all vulnerable to cyber attacks.
Once an adversary has software running on your computer, then they can steal all your information. They can watch you as you're typing things.
Earlier this year, Toronto's Citizen Lab figured out how email and Twitter were used to steal sensitive information from the Dalai Lama's office and the government of India. This researcher says those attacks should serve as a clear warning.
What is lacking in Canada right now is a comprehensive policy around cyberspace as a whole.
The federal government has promised a national cybersecurity strategy for a decade now. Asked about it today, the Foreign Affairs Minister focused on a different kind of security.
Our folks at the RCMP are people who are managing our borders, who are taking care of our law enforcement officers, who are taking care of us. They're doing a fine job.
In a written statement today, Public Safety Canada insisted cybersecurity is a top priority, adding the department anticipates launching a new strategy in the coming months. Brooks DeCilia, CBC News, Calgary.